Another fucking podcast?
Another fucking podcast.
Another fucking podcast?
Another fucking podcast?
Another fucking podcast, bro.
What the Where are we gonna store it? Better come with some gigabytes.
Welcome to the live stream fail podcast.
With your host, Bang Martin.
Hey, check out Bang's art at livestreamfailpodcast.com/artwork. I helped make it. Livestream Fail Podcast for August 2nd. Introducing Budget Bill Burr.
Hey bitch, we're live.
Back to potty talk on the live stream fail podcast. Go. What? Huh? You say what studios? Eat Shit Studios is bringing you back from the dead. Guess what? It's not like all those other podcasts. We don't even know what they're called. 'Cause fuck your podcast productions presents Livestream Fail. Are they back again? A podcast? No fucking way. Livestream fucking no. Livestream Fail. Livestream fucking podcast. How did they put all that effing in the podcast? Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Back. I gotta say, I'm not sure what episode it is, right? This is some epi question mark. But it's definitely not one. That might be what it's called. Epi question, not one. So, come on. Alright, so, yeah. To dispel some of the hate, my best friend called me up. He's like, something about getting my ass kicked by Bill Burr. And I figured out the redemption. I'm back on this flattery shit, right? It's the broke man's Bill Burr. And here's the thing. I don't even have any hair. I got some hair, but when it comes to Bill Burr, I'm the broke man's. Not like Brokeback Man's. It's a very different movie or podcast than we're doing here. Oh man, it is amazing how close nachos in your throat taste to throw up in your throat. Are good though. You ever heard that song? See, back to Chappelle, man. What's his name? Carl Mooney. He does Ask a Black Dude, right? It's just like it doesn't matter why he's talking about Madonna. But he's like, Papa don't preach, how about daughter don't sing? It's so much funnier in my head. You gotta hear Carl Mooney say how about, but I thought he said bitch don't sing. He had to have said bitch. It was definitely the B word. He dropped so many N-bombs, B-bombs, C-bombs, Z-bombs, R-bombs, O-bombs. I need to buy a Alex. I need to pawn in some of this old jewelry and get some of these extra letters, brother. Cause Carl Mooney, man. What'd you say? What'd you say? That's some mental. It's giving you guys a mental potty break as a drummer. Right, man. I can't really tell you all about it. I can't be too specific. Because let's just say there were way too many groupies. And what was happening is they were moving in and they were driving down the real estate value or up. I don't know. It was too expensive for us to live here. I don't know. Whichever way that story drives you, you fancy bills. We're going to check and see. One, is there a black widow under me? Nope. Not currently. And is it still recording? And are we going to be okay? I just learned about Upspeak. I'm not going to talk about it here, but I heard it in under the idea that maybe it's a problem with the brain. And I just feel like I keep defaulting to that. Like maybe they got something going there. You don't have to think about it. Patterns in the brain. Man, that's no fun, right? You want to play the video game. That's what we're going to talk about on the next podcast. You want to play the video game of life. You're the first player. You're like, oh well, my life sucks, and hey, your life's great. But here's the thing, man. It's just like your cousin being better than you at fucking video games. Right? You never got a turn. That's why you suck at life. You never got a turn, right? My cousin, bless his heart, dude, he would come over. No, fuck him. Because he would come over and he was learning. They never told you, but Takia Nagisaki Lagi Laki Saki Black. Oh no, sorry, that was his brother. No, it's Tagi Nagalasagalaraki. Yes. I'm gonna go with that. Taga Nagalasagalanaki. He once said, well, hidden deep within the game, and they were teaching you the difficulties of life and how to navigate them, what to do when you get money for the first time and that you need to save it, and what to do when your parents get divorced. He put all this in this video game, right? And what to do when that scandalous ass, cheating ass ex-boyfriend / girlfriend and my cousin always got more fucking men than me, right? Not men like that. No, this is taking a turn. Not that, that's just a different podcast, kiddos. And if you're questioning whether or not you're allowed to listen to that, it's probably past your bedtime. No, my cousin always got those fucking mushrooms. Not the ones that were red that you could never get. I could never get it. It was in the fucking ground. In the pit. What's down there, man? What's down in the pit, right? There's just so many of those red fucking mushrooms there. And the green ones, that's what I wanted to tell you about. The green ones are also down there. All of mine for all of eternity. But my cousin, no. He just mapped it out. He just got those green guys, right? He didn't even care about the red guys. Just figured out what the green guys were, so he always played. Now here's the thing. Backing you up on the choo-choo train, right, the time machine. You know what it was like when you were in a carpool. Everyone, your parents was rushed to get to work. So you guys would figure it out, right? Or your parents would figure it out. Oh, I'm going to drop them off here, and I'll drop them off in your house on. So they get to our house, right? And our house always had we had the video game and shit. And that 13 channel. I don't know which one of those is more appropriate. We'll copy paste it later. But you know what I'm talking about. That 12, it was 12 channel, but you also had a 0, so it was you always had to explain it to your friend, because your friend didn't seem to understand. No, dude, It's 13 channels, but I didn't have a 13 on it. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Maybe that's why I like computer shit, programming, where everything starts at 0. It's okay. So that motorcycle brought to you by i5. It changes every week. And they figure out the company name changes, so we have to change the slogan. And you know what? We'll have to post-process that. My kids do all the work on this podcast, so joking. Just kidding. Is that a negative? What do you call that? A negative? Those fucking people, right? I think that's what, I'm taking you back. You guys aren't gonna, you know what? You guys will know this. Because all the people that I think were around at this time are now dads. And their dads, not their dads, but like their kids watch Lab Rats. And he's the dad on it, Hal Sparks. He gets so pissed off about people saying non-drinker, right? Well, he was never a drinker, he says. So, like, I'm not a non-drinker. It's like saying, I think he says sweet tea, right? Let's think about this. See if we can deduce his logic here. Hal, you might need to send us your thesis on this, but something about not, like sweet tea. Like, tea by itself is not unsweet tea, right? You just put hot water in the tea. It's just tea. And then you have sweet tea. But you don't unsweet the tea. You don't take the sugar out of the tea. It's what he's trying to say. I don't know. Hell, man. Some would say we'll never know what the hell he was talking about. Wait, fuck. Yeah, we'll never know what the hell he was talking about. I even lost myself in that one. I had to do it again. My dad, who's the pun fucking master, would have said, you had to say it, right? Yeah. And so my parents, it's this funny thing, right? My parents, they try to take it like little jabs, right? But they know that I'm sensitive.exe, so they're like, no, my mom didn't pull any punches. And I say this knowing that, I'm losing viewers as we speak, dropping off the podcast right now. Like, my parents don't believe in texting and driving. At least that's what they tell us. I'm sure they're doing blowing hookers in the car. All the shit they said don't do. Why don't you want us to have fun? Right? You just, here's what it is. Somehow they want to make a generation suffer, and the old people, they're just doing it. Now, fuck you guys. Do a storage check. Good thing. I just look, man. No new notifications. Mom and Dad are hanging on here. Little sis must still be on. It's funny. They're just, it's like collecting shit in your house. You collect all your subscriptions. They're never gonna let me go, man. They don't wanna. They're competing with their friends, and you guys should all be competing your friends. And that's why I want to tell you about a couple of podcasts. First of all, this one. I got to figure out what we're calling it these days, because so far everyone has taken all the other. Let's be honest. By now we're pretty far down the list. Shitty names. They're all taken, man. Or some robot's got them. And I'm not using that GD. Got to use it. Agent K. Sorry, I almost let your name slip here. But man, I'm not using that service, because you know what? That service is like, it's going to be a long pause here, because I know it's like something, but I have no idea why my brain knows it is. So we're going to see. We'll fast forward it. We'll put that little number thing up there. Let's see, what is it like? Hey, I'll leave you with ASMR chip crunch. ASMR chip crunch while he remembers what he said. Here we go, chip crunch. So chip crunch. This was a slow, methodical chip crunch. You hear it? A little bit. Guys, let me know. They might not be coming through. I feel like if my asymptomatic breathing is coming through, there's no way we're missing these chip crunches. Man. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I know you may attempt to connoisseur this, but good fucking luck. Shit, guys. Alright, we gotta get back to the point. ASMR filter has run, the subscription has run out. Oh, yeah, fuck. Now you're pissed. You know that the podcast only releases one secret, a segment a day. So you're like, what was the other thing in that chip bag? How can we recreate the ASMR? You know, I love that movie, man. I'm gonna get on inspirational movies. I loved the Meatball movie, the cloudy one. 2 sucked. Sorry, kids. 2 fucking sucked. They just, you know, Steve Jobs is a little bit of a bastard hero. Not in the biblical sense, but like he's a son of a bitch, but you understand. You kind of, okay, this is a complete rip-off of Burr. I'm going to have to redirect you to Bill Burr episode 3087, 1257. Like, just look that up on YouTube. But before Bill Burr, motherfucker, look, I was on some Steve Jobs shit. I've been a computer dude, trying to not identify as much with that these days. So if you want to do the computer taekwondo and you want to learn from an old Jedi master like myself, a smooth, chocolatey voice brother, you give me a shout. Hey man, hey woman, there are no, look, yeah, I do have prejudice, absolutely. I want everyone to listen to this. I don't want you to take this out of context with your bullshit TikToks. Understand that there are no prejudice except this. No creeps, okay? I just want someone that's a creative, out-of-the-box thinker, smooth with the voodoo. The computer voodoo. Now here's the thing. I want you to know that I know more than you. I've known it all your life. I've known what you were going to become before you even woke up. Your first waking. Let me just double check to make sure we're still recording this. Oh my God, so many majestic messages that oh man, buddy's in time of need, and you just let him hit it with they're at that time where they're just missing that confidence. I know it too well, and I'm rarely in a position to give it, but there have been a couple occasions where you just raining down that, look, man, you put me here. You're the reason I'm here, motherfucker. You need to shut. Yeah, you can't tell him to shut up, right? He's the one that put you there, right? It's like, look, man, hey, you're not fucking it up just for you. You're fucking it up for all of us, right? You got to get that job because I'm fucking up here, right? So, man. Anyway, yeah, you got that guy. You're just trying to pump him up, and they not like that, ladies. It's not what we do here on this podcast. As sexy as that may have sounded, let it right in. Then we might have to make that a new segment, pumping up your guys over, there could be something I'm taking it back. That was such a high-pitched term before, wasn't it? I'm bringing it down. Sexual, chocolatey vibrations that may not be being picked up. We're gonna find out if there was ASMR in the potato chips. We never got back to the other potato chip. Oh my God, thanks for hanging on, ladies and gentlemen. And if you've already unsubscribed, Mom and Dad, fuck you. Look, you guys need to come over more often, and you know what type of shit they're feeding the kids these days. Look, I get it. This is not on the school system. This is on just the system. They have just, God bless the fact that they're doing this, okay? Don't change it. But I'm pretty sure you could just send them home with a Snickers bar, okay? The food pyramid doesn't work anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We have proven that not only does it not work, that it is a shape that no one can fucking conjure up in their imagination. Okay, now you might be asking me, what do you mean? The food is a pyramid, just like the work that I work for, the job that I have, right? It's like this pyramid thing. My boy and I were talking about, we got to say people life, or we can say, we don't need to spread the hate, right? There's documentaries out there. Like a very prominent stock dude who made like billions on the coronavirus was on there. And I remember thinking, like, this dude, I kind of get it. He's just a money guy. Like I don't know what I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just giving you these. Here's the thing, right? Okay, I gotta somehow put this in the front where I'm gonna like, hey, listen to all this bullshit, and right, you kind of identify with this. No, the thought here is that and I'd be curious to know. Oh no, maybe my wife, right? She kind of remembers everything, like an elephant, I'm told. But I just kind of remember things in how I feel, kind of. Remember how I felt then, kind of, maybe. But I guess I'm never really paying quite that much attention. That's what I'm trying to change. That's one of the things we should all try and change. Pay more attention, right? And if you're like, oh, you're a fucking idiot, I don't know what you're talking about right now. What is this page? Just watch the movie Click. Shout out to my boy Adam San. Lur. Something we call the Sandalverse. Actually, I'm going to be part of the Sandalverse here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get old Addie on the potty pod, right? Potty pod. That resonates with the mommies and the daddies. The potty pod. So crazy. I gotta speak to mommy and daddy for a second. My dad, I don't know why, but he always made poops and farts so off limits. Would get angry. All right, and it's funny because my dad is now like 50 years older than when he had me. 40 years older, something like that. And he was sitting here with my son. My son is 8. He just like let one rip at the excuse me, we'll cut that out. And just let one rip at the dinner table, which is never acceptable. Now, on the okay, if we think about a dog for a second, okay, the dog knows he can't do something in the house. Well, we were eating outside, and so you bring all these things outside, these kids and the kids, and they're out of their element. And so maybe they think it's okay, like, to just be a little different. So this outside, you know, the kids they get to stay up late, and they just got that, oh my fucking God energy. We're gonna play so much Nintendo. What's funny is, I've been going to bed like a little girl, right? Like my daughter, not like a girl. Like, that's a bad thing, ladies. My daughter, the princess. And I've been going to bed just so early. And the other night we stayed up, tried to stay up. Started a movie at 9. Fucking 9. I knew I wasn't going to last. I had about, oh man. I had more in me than I thought, but I had thought I had 20 minutes in me. And then I was going to, like, do the old bedroom switcheroo, right? Anyone that's got the bathroom downstairs, just kind of go in there and you're listening for a part that you, like, you know the movie, you've seen it. It's the Count of Monte Cristo. and you're just waiting for the volume to get loud enough where and maybe the light, right? All of that stuff, that hypnotizing shit. And then you just kind of like get far enough up the stairs that they're trying to talk to you, and you're like, yeah, oh, waving, oh yeah, yeah, and then it's just one of those unspoken things that, yeah, man, we're not going to remember that we didn't have this conversation thing. Pause. Alright. Gonna be gross here, ladies and gentlemen. And to drain the old main vein. Something everyone does. Do you have a better way? Oh, that gets us right back on Potty Talk. Okay. Back to Potty Talk on the Live Stream Fail podcast. Go. What? Huh? You say what studios? Eat Shit Studios is bringing you back from the dead. Guess what? It's not like all those other podcasts. We don't even know what they're called. 'Cause fuck your podcast productions presents Livestream Fail. Are they back again? A podcast? No fucking way. Livestream fucking no. Livestream Fail. Livestream fucking podcast. How did they put all that effing in the podcast? Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Back. I can't believe these sugar-free. I got fucked here, guys. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna indict anyone here. Actually, I had a good buddy, TG, back in the day, man. He knew all the legal terms, and he really schooled me on, like, when you're charged and when you're sentenced and I never paid attention to any of that shit. So I'm just gonna say this stuff falsely, okay, is the name. It's not the name, but it is maybe, perhaps, an anagram or the opposite of, whichever of those amounts to a hard seltzer. Now, this particular flavor is lemonade, and it truly fucking made me realize how much of an asshole I am. Because this is Mike's Hard Lemonade. And I'm thinking, I just want to feel good. I want to have some of that seltzer shit. And my sweet wife even said at the register, this is lemonade, right? And I said, yes, I do, babe. Because it's a Mart's Hard Lemonade night, if you know what I mean. Fucking A. And I gotta drink this shit. I'm not gonna drink this one, man. I think they always give you 4 of the same fucking flavor, man. And I realized what it is. It's the shit that's sweetened with stevia, right? I like stevia in my coffee. It's good for you, peeps. If you want to reduce your insulin response, you're gonna have to fact check me on that. But if you don't want to have that sugar response, the bad thing that happens when you eat that you get after eating a candy bar. Stevia is supposed to have a 0 insulin something or other. You're gonna have to check out our boy Tim Ferriss for more information on that. He's gonna be on the podcast as well. We're actually gonna have to get more chairs in the studio here. So if we're looking for sponsors of chair people, and if you could just share that information with us, and honestly, what we're probably going to end up with is some more sweet chairs from the Goodwill, because we're going to make that world go round. If you don't want to give us money, perhaps, for chairs, if you would please just write your check to the good people of the Goodwill, or whatever great cause you'd like to see more money in. I gotta go back inside, man.
Thank you for listening to Bang Martin's Patty Pad. Hit that like button, and subscribe, if you want to hear more from yo boy.